Imagine a company stores all employee information in different Excel files. One file contains employee details, another contains salary reports, and the another contains the attendance one. So now imagine an employee changes their phone number. The company has to update every single file manually. If they miss even one file, the data becomes inconsistent. This was one of the biggest problems before database management system existed. So in today's video, you will understand what a file system is, why it failed, and how DBMS solved this problem. So hello everyone, welcome back to our DBMS complete course. So in the previous video, we learned what a database management system is. Today, we are going to understand the traditional file system, its limitation, and why organizations switch to DBMS. This is one of the most frequently asked interview questions, so make sure to watch until the end. So let us understand what is what is file system. Okay. So basically a file system, or we can say that it is a traditional method of storing data in a separate files. So before databases, it became popular. Organizations stored information in a text file. So this is this is a type of text file. Before DBMS, it is storing, or we can say that in a Excel sheets or a application specific files. So for example, a company may have employee.txt. Okay, employee.txt. Let's say this is employee.txt. Employee.txt. Okay, this is a salary.txt, and this is a department.txt, and we can take one more, that is attendance.txt. Okay, so let's say attendance.txt. Let's increase this. Let's increase. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Okay, so each file stores different information, let's say, and every application manages its own file independently. So while this approach works for small amount of data, it becomes difficult to manage as the organization grows. So let's come with the problems with the file system. Now let's understand the major problems with the file system. Okay, major problems with file system. So number one is data data redund data redundancy. So basically, in the data redundancy, the same information is stored in multiple types, leading to a duplicate of data. Okay. So the second one is data inconsistency. Okay. So basically, if the data is updated in one file but not in the another one, different file contains different values. So it may contain the data inconsistency. Okay. So the third one is poor security. Okay, so anyone with access to the file can modify or delete the data. Okay, the fourth is no proper backup and recovery. So let's say if a file is by mistakenly it is deleted or corrupted, recovering the data can be a very challenging. So real world example, we can say, let's take an example of a college. Okay, let's take an example of an college. Okay, the college store student information in a 4 different files. So let's say we have a college, it stored the information on 4 different files. Okay, one is student detail, one is fees record, one is library records, and the fourth one is attendance records. Now suppose a student change their mobile number. Okay, the administration has to update all 4 files manually. If one file is forgotten, different system will display different phone number. Okay, so let's say if I need to change my phone number, So I need to manually do in all those four files, that is in student detail as well, the fee records as well, the in library records as well as in the attendance records. Okay, so this problem is called as a data inconsistency. If let's say I have in the student details and the fees record but not in library records as well as in attendance records, so it will lead the data inconsistency. So now imagine the same college is using a DBMS. Okay, now let's say the college is using DBMS. So let's say this is a DBMS. Okay, so the student information is stored only in a one place, or we can say that the centralized database. Okay, so when the mobile number is updated, every department automatically access the updated information. That's the biggest advantages of DBMS. Okay, so let's take an example of, let's take file system versus DBMS. DBMS. Okay, so let's compare quickly file system versus DBMS. Why we need to use the file? Why we not need to use the file system and we need to use the DBMS? Okay, so number one is in a file system it stores data in a separate files. Okay, as we discussed, the file system stores data in separate files. Okay, let's say these are the separate file, whereas in a DBMS side store data in a centralized location. Okay, in a centralized location. This is a centralized location. Okay, so the possibility in a file system, uh, but is a possibility that is a high data redundancy. Okay, data redundancy means the duplicacy of the data. Okay, and whereas in a DBMS there is a minimal possibility of the data redundancy. Okay, so number third is a file system. There may be possibility of the data inconsistency. So data inconsistency means the data accuracy. Okay, let's say in one file we have changed the phone number, and in the other file also we have changed the phone number, but we forgot to change the phone number in all these two files. Okay, so this will lead the data inconsistency, and whereas on the DBMS side the high consistency is there. Okay, so and the last we can say in a file system there is a poor security, anyone can access, whereas on the DBMS side, so there is a strong security feature is also there. Okay, so in simple words, a file system is suitable only for the small applications, whereas a DBMS is designed for a large organizations that needs secure, fast and reliable data management. So now the interview question arises. So the interview question is, why was DBMS introduced? Okay, so as you already discussed, the DBMS was introduced to overcome the limitation of the traditional file system. Okay, such as a poor redundancy, data inconsistency, poor security, and lack of proper backup and the recovery. Okay, so in today's video, we learn what a file system is, its limitation, and why the DBMS is necessary. So in the next video, we will discuss the advantages and the disadvantage of the DBMS and another important topic for placement and technical interviews. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।